VPN services have become an imperative asset to protect your personal information from hackers. Surfshark VPN offers real-time alerts when your personal info is at risk of being hacked. Surfshark also allows you to access region-locked content, so if you're missing out on Netflix's Unsolved Mysteries, which I loved by the way, Surfshark has over 1,000 servers in 56 countries. How's that for being region-free? Go to surfshark.deals/pizowell and use promo code pizowell for an 85% discount, the very best price on the market, plus 3 extra months absolutely free. Protect your personal information on unlimited devices and never miss out on your favorite movies and shows on Netflix, Disney Plus, and so on with Surfshark VPN. Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here, and today I want to talk to you about 1982's WHODUNIT, aka Island of Blood. Now, this is partially going to be a review of the movie as well as a review of this Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray release. A group of actors and musicians travel to a secluded island in order to film a ridiculous rock musical. But show business is cutthroat, and I mean literally, as the cast and crew all soon begin to die at the hands of an unknown killer. WHODUNIT, aka Island of Blood, is a good old-fashioned murder mystery slasher movie with a slew of red herrings and a killer with a rather unique MO. The killer places a tape player in the vicinity of their next victim. The tape player is then turned on, and the killer kills the victim based on the lyrics of the song the tape player plays. So, for instance, if the song is "Spear me, spear me, spear me, face to face," then that means the next victim is going to get speared. Or if the lyrics are "Saw me, saw me, saw me, face to face," that means, you guessed it, the next victim is going to get chainsawed. And those are the lyrics to this song. Spear me, spear me, spear me, face to face. Saw me, saw me, saw me, face to face. Chop me, chop me, chop me, face to face. Never in my life have I heard more inspired lyrics. The movie opens with a character being shotgunned, which I thought, hey, you never see a slasher using a shotgun or a gun of any kind, really. Maybe I'm in for something special here. Then the killer blows the character's head off. Literally, the shotgun decapitates the character because we see their head, their entire intact head, fall into the swimming pool. But that's not the only puzzling death that involves a swimming pool in this movie. The very next character to die is boiled to death in a swimming pool. And everyone just chalks this death up to being an accident involving the pool's thermostat. The boiling effect is cool, but if a swimming pool has a thermostat, can you really set it to boil? Because this one goes to boil. Like, can you imagine the thermostat on the pool? Hot, hotter, boil. WHODUNIT actually did a pretty good job of keeping me guessing who the killer was, and tossed a couple of swerves my way just when I thought I had the killer pegged. Could it be the cook, an older curmudgeonly type who hates this generation? Or could it be the dodgy director of the musical? Or how about a shady actor who can't go back to LA for some reason? The movie does offer us some pretty cool kills. The aforementioned boiling swimming pool gag was pretty good. We get a downright cringe-inducing chainsaw death. One character decides to take a hot shower to help her unwind, but the killer has attached a jug of battery acid to the water line. And I think you can see how this one pans out. WHODUNIT also features some noggin-scratching dialogue, such as, "You ever killed anything?" "Yes, in my car. I hit a baby deer." The movie suffers from an overly long third act and an endless chase that's actually not your typical killer chasing the final girl routine, but it still goes on for way too long, and the finale of the film feels unfinished and tacked on at the last minute. The performances aren't stilted, I would say. They're robotic for the most part. You can tell that the actors weren't afforded many second takes. They look almost uncomfortable a lot of the time, actually. There's some fairly sizable gaps in logic, and the low budget shines through fairly often, but aside from the painful third act, I thought WHODUNIT, aka Island of Blood, wasn't a bad slasher movie. It's rough around the edges, but I found it pretty entertaining. I recommend WHODUNIT, aka Island of Blood, but only for hardcore 80s slasher fans. As for this Blu-ray release from Vinegar Syndrome, it is newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm original negative. I thought the picture quality was really good on this release. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. Same thing with the audio quality. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5. WHODUNIT, aka Blood Island, both looked and sounded fantastic on this release from Vinegar Syndrome. As far as extras are concerned, first up we have Blood and Sweaters, an interview with actor Terrence Goodman. It's 14 minutes and 29 seconds in length. Mr. Goodman discusses his early career and how he came to be cast in WHODUNIT. He discusses his friendship with writer and director Bill Nod, the challenges of making the movie on a very tight budget, and having to sacrifice his favorite sweater. For the betterment of the film, he discusses how awful he thought the movie was the first time he saw it, but has warmed to the movie over the years, and more. Next up, we have Dying for an Opportunity, an interview with actor Jim Piper. It's 13 minutes and 12 seconds in length. Mr. Piper discusses auditioning for Bill Nod and getting cast in WHODUNIT. He discusses working with Bill Nod, the shooting locations, his work as a voice actor on such films as The People Under the Stairs, Dr. Giggles, and more. Next, we have Containing the Excitement, an interview with actress Elise Recastner. It's 35 minutes and 26 seconds in length. Ms. Recastner discusses the challenges of going from performing in theater to film. She discusses working with Bill Nod and how the set of WHODUNIT had a very family-like atmosphere. Ms. Recastner shares humorous stories from the set. She discusses her career post-WHODUNIT, working on soaps, sitcoms, film, and more. Next, we have Cutting a Long Story Short, an interview with editor Harry Riot. It's 37 minutes and 50 seconds in length. Mr. Riot discusses how he got the gig editing WHODUNIT. He discusses working as a sound editor for Canon Films and forming his own sound editing company. He discusses editing the film at Bill Nod's house and Nod's background as a producer of television game shows. He discusses working as a sound editor on films like Nightmare on Elm Street 4, 5, and 6, Barfly, Dances with Wolves, and much more. We get the original theatrical trailer and an audio commentary with The Hysteria Continues. This is a fantastic release for WHODUNIT, aka Island of Blood, from the fine folks over at Vinegar Syndrome. If you're a fan of this film, then this release is a must-own. We've got a slew of brand new extras, and the picture quality and sound quality are fantastic. I'll post a link to Vinegar Syndrome's website down in the description. Go over and check them out. If you've seen WHODUNIT, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. If you've already purchased this release from Vinegar Syndrome, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below also. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge shout out to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and join me for exclusive live streams, get early access to videos, and have a say in what movies I review on my channel. Become a channel member and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.